Let's go to this sales application that it has provided, Salesforce has provided. So we'll try and understand. Basically the point is to understand this application and understand these tabs. What all data goes into these tabs and how the data flows from one place to the other place. Okay. So all the products that you have manufactured, that needs to be stored somewhere. Where will it get stored? It will get stored under the products. Okay. So all the different models you have, the different pricing for them, the features associated with each of the model, that should be tracked in the products. So this is the table. This tab connects you to the table where you have the option of listing your products. Let's say model, sorry. Okay, you have that option. If there is a product code, you can put that thing here. If there is a product family, in case your company only does not, laptop is not the only thing that they provide. If they are manufacturing tablets and the mobile phones and the cameras also, then you can have a product family. You can put all the description here, right? So this is the standard thing which has been provided by Salesforce. In case you feel that no, I want to track more features, you always have that option. You can customize this. Fine. So whatever we are discussing right now, there's nothing right or wrong in that. It is just the standard thing that Salesforce has provided. Fine. And then every company has a different way of tracking details. Every product will have different attributes which need to be tracked. Like we are talking about laptops, so there can be certain fields which are very specific to laptops. In case you are talking about something, some other product, then you will need to track those attributes and all, right? So for that side, customization will take care of that part. So right now what we are taking up, we are just talking about the basic Salesforce thing that they have provided. So they have provided a very generic kind of an object where these fields can be tracked. Okay. This option of active or inactive, so any product which is active means it is still available for sale and all. Sometimes what happens, some of the models are outdated and the company stops manufacturing and stops selling them. So in that case you should go and inactive them, make it inactive, deactivate it or something like that. Clear on this? So all the products that this company has produced, different varieties, variations, those need to be tracked there, right? So I mean, in this case we are just talking about laptops. We could have talked about mobile phones and the tablets and all those things. So everything, whatever you have, everything should be tracked under the products thing. So this is where all your products will be tracked. Next, now you have tracked all the products. Now what is the next thing? You will start promoting your laptops, right? So you will do some promotional events or activities. You will need to promote it somewhere, right? So this promotion can be through various ways. It can be sending emails. You might want to make phone calls. You might want to put it on a website, put big hoardings, go to the companies, do the demonstrations, do a conference or a seminar, invite all the people from different companies, whatever. Put a newspaper ad, put a magazine ad. All these are promotional activities. Now all these promotional activities which you are trying to do, they also need to be tracked. Which promotional activity you are doing, when are you starting that, when do you end that? That thing also need to be tracked somewhere, right? So in our sales application, there is a tab called campaigns. Okay, so there is this campaigns object at the back end. All those promotional activities will be tracked under this campaigns. So let's say you are doing a conference. Let's say you're doing a conference in Los Angeles and there's an active campaign. Again, active campaign is something which is still active. There can be campaigns which you have stopped doing or you are not doing any further. Those will be inactive campaigns. Okay. So I said you're doing a conference. So there are different types of promotional activities which are listed here: telemarketing, email, whatever you have. So you can select one of these. We also have an option of adding more options to this, but this is again something which we'll look into when we go into customization. So then what is the status of it? Is it in planned one or in progress? Let's say this is planned and I plan to do it in August, and there's something which I'll start from August 1st till August 30th. And I'm expecting to generate a revenue of let's say $500,000, and I'm planning to spend $20,000 on this. So I have an expected revenue, I have a budgeted cost. Actual cost you will get to know only after the campaign is done, right? So why are we tracking this thing? We are tracking this thing so that we have all our promotions or all our promotional activities listed in one place, right? The basic concept behind having this CRM and all that is what? That you can hello, can you hear me? Okay. So the concept, the sole concept or the basic concept behind this having CRM is what? So that all the information can be tracked properly, right? So this tracking all the campaign helps you understand which all campaigns you did. So if you want to do an analysis at a later point of time and want to understand which all campaigns you did and which all were successful, you can have these numbers which will help you understand that, okay, when last year in August I did this campaign and this was this much successful. This year I want to do this or I do not want to do this. So that is the thing. Alright, clear on that part? Okay. So this campaign thing is one.
Okay. Quick question. Sorry, who is going to do this job? Like creating a campaign and all the things. The developer is going to do that, or just somebody going to do it from from admin side?
Usually an end user, not even administrator.
End user. Okay.
Right. Alright. Okay. So that's about the campaign thing. That is where we enter the campaigns. Now, once you have entered your campaign details and everything, save. Now, post this campaign, once you do this campaign, let's say you started this campaign on this date and this was a conference or something that you were doing, and after this campaign, you will receive a few interested, prospects or people who show interest. Let's say you're doing this campaign, which is a conference, and during this conference you receive a few people inquiries, people saying that they are interested. Okay. So let's say we have this gentleman called Santosh Anand who has shown interest. Okay, and this gentleman works for a company called Wipro and he's a sales manager. Fine. So this this guy who has shown interest, I need to track his information as well. Where will we track this? This will be tracked under leads. So just click on leads. All the leads, all the interested people will need to be tracked under leads. So just click on new. Track him as a lead. It's from Wipro and his designation is sales manager. And save it. and you can also track from which campaign this lead has come, right? Now this is where you can utilize the campaign. You can understand how many leads you generated from a particular campaign, right? So that is the reason why you have this option of associating a lead with a campaign. But make sure your campaign is active. Only active campaigns can be connected to the leads. So yes, I got this lead from here. Click on save. You can put other details, phone, mobile, fax, and all those things. I'm not getting into that. So all the leads that you generate, you will need to put all those leads here in the leads object. So we have understood the campaign and the lead object. Now what happens? You pick up the phone and you start calling this guy. He has shown interest in the campaign, and he said that they need laptops. That's why this gentleman came and he said that in Wipro we need 200 laptops. Now the moment someone from our team called him, he said that we need laptops, but I am not the decision maker. If you want to sell laptops, you'll have to talk to our procurement head, whose name is Ram Krishna. Okay, so now he has given us the detail of the procurement head, who is Ram Krishna, right? Quite possible. Now the point is that I need to have one more. Can I go and delete this lead now? No, I need to have this lead also. I mean, I cannot delete information of the first person, and I also need to store the information of second person. Moreover, I cannot go and create one more lead, because if I create one more lead with the Ram Krishna name, what will happen? Those two records will be completely independent. What I want both of them to be linked under one account, because both of them are from Wipro, right? In that case, what you will need to do, the moment you have this kind of requirement, you will convert this lead into account and contacts. So on the lead, once you have saved the lead, you will see this convert button is there. You just need to click on this and convert it into account and contact. So converting a lead does not do anything. It simply breaks a lead into account and a contact. So account will have the company information related to Wipro. Contacts will have all the individual information, people who are working. So in case you need to add more contacts also from Wipro, you can always go ahead and add that. Fine. So this lead I just need to go ahead and convert it. So you might now start feeling that when they had to convert it, why did they put it in the leads object at the first place? Why didn't they put it directly into the account? There's a very simple logic in that, because all the leads that you get, all of them are not valid leads. Some of them are not valid at all. Or the moment you try to call them, you find the phone number is wrong. When you do these kind of events, a lot of people put the wrong phone number, wrong email ID, wrong name. I think you guys also must have been to some of these kind of promotional events, or maybe when you go to some place, they ask you for a feedback form. So they keep on putting all that information in the leads, right? But all the information that is entered into the lead is not correct or validated information. So once the lead is verified and everything, then they have made this provision of converting into account and contact. However, as a company, you can decide to put it directly into account and contacts and not create leads. But that will result in too much of useless kind of a data in the accounts and contacts. So that is to avoid that part. There is this leads object. Fine. Okay. Now let me convert this. So when I convert it, what will happen? Wipro, the company related information will go into account. Individual related information will go into the contact. So just click on the convert button here. So this convert button is a standard functionality. So it will go ahead and create an account, a contact, and it also asks you whether you want to create an opportunity or not, right? So opportunity is basically, so account has all the company information, Contact has all individuals information, POCs, point of contacts, or the decision makers in the company. Those will be listed in the contact. Where would you track the details of the deal? Company name you are tracking here, individuals information you are tracking here, but you need some place where you can track the information related to your deal also. What is the prospect, or what is the opportunity that you have. You have an opportunity of selling 200 laptops in the month of November. Let's say they are planning to buy in the month of November. Where will this information be stored? That they are planning to buy 200 laptops in the month of November. And what is the status of that? So that information also needs to be tracked. That is something which will go into the opportunity. So account, contact, opportunity, right? So the moment you click on convert, it converts it into one account plus one contact plus one opportunity. In case you don't want to create the opportunity, you have that option of saying do not create a new opportunity upon conversion. So if you click this, opportunity will not be created. So let me not create an opportunity right now. Click on convert. So we already have a Wipro account here. Create new. All right. So the account is created and the contact is also created. Now you are not on leads anymore. You have come to the accounts part. If I scroll down a little, you'll see you have created an account called Wipro and you have all the fields available for this account. You can put the type, industry, revenue, billing address, shipping address, employees, so all the information related to company you can put, right? So now you have the scope of putting pretty much detailed information for the company. You also have the option of putting the contacts here. So under this account, now there is one contact. As I said, we have one more contact to be added. Now you can add the other contact here. Mr. Who is the procurement head? Put their phone number. So you have the option of storing more information related to the company and related to each individual. Put their mobile numbers, phone numbers and all those things. That's fine, right? Now you realize that there is an opportunity also that you need to track that part of information as well. So just go to the account. You can go to opportunity and create that, or you can simply go to account, and under the account, if you scroll down a little, you will see the opportunities. What all opportunities you have under this account. You can create a new opportunity from here, or you can simply go to this opportunities tab and create an opportunity from here. So let me create an opportunity with this data. 200 laptops for Wipro. Whatever name you want to give to the opportunity, you can give it. Connect it with this account name. What is the amount that you are expecting? Let's say this is the amount that I am expecting. What is the close date? Close date of an opportunity basically means when the opportunity is expected to close, or when the opportunity is expected to mature. So let's say it matures on 12th November. They have told you that they are planning to buy on somewhere around 12th of November. So you just say that. Then opportunity also has the option of tracking all the stages. Okay. Why stages? Because opportunity is something which will go through several stages. So it starts and then it moves on, and then there are negotiations which happen. Before negotiations, you need to give them the price quotations. There are, they review the pricing. So a lot of things happen, right? So that is the reason why there are these stages. Again, these stages, the values which are available here, you can go ahead and change it later on. Okay. So finally, either the opportunity will be a one opportunity or a lost opportunity. So opportunity has a complete life cycle. It starts and then it proceeds, and then there are different stages which are there, like value proposition, identifying decision maker, perception analysis, price and quotation, negotiation, and finally either you get the deal or you do not get the deal, right? So getting the deal is one, losing the deal is lost. Fine. So we are clear so far from campaigns till opportunity and the product thing we have talked about, right? Forecast, reports and dashboard. These three are used for the analysis purpose. Okay, so these three tabs are used for doing analysis and all, and we will not talk about them right now. So because there is something that we need to do on that part. It's not just entering the data. So these are the things which we will talk during our analytics part and all, right? Now, once you have, let's say if you have won the opportunity and all, then you have contracts. You will sign an agreement with the customer. Let's say you have won the opportunity. So if you get if the deal gets through, then you need to enter the contracts. So there is an object to track all the contracts. Contract is just the agreement. So with which company, who signed the contract, that sort of thing. When does the contract start? Okay, start date of the contract. These kind of things. How many months contract? Let's say 12 months contract. Save it. Okay. Okay. Now, once there is an agreement, there is an order also associated to that agreement, right? So let's say you've taken an order to deliver certain number of laptops to them. So when does your order start? Date starts tomorrow. Account, same Wipro. Okay. Attach it to a contract number. And put all the other details, this billing address, shipping address and all those things. Yep. So orders can be placed and orders can be tracked here. Cases. So once you have sold some product to the customer will frequently come back to you with the complaints and the cases and all those things. So those cases need to be tracked here under the cases object. Let's say there is a customer complaint. You need to track all those customer queries and complaints as well. So those go into the cases thing. So which customer has come? Let's say we received a complaint from Santosh, and it's a high priority complaint, and it talks about, so okay, if you have your products listed here, you can select the product from here, but we do not have the products listed here. Let's say monitor not working properly. Whatever case details and all that stuff, save it. You receive the case through an email. So whatever drop downs you can see, whatever fields you see here, one you can customize all the fields, so you don't have to worry that okay fine, what information is going into that object. I'm just talking about the concepts here, and whatever pick list or drop downs we see here, those also can be customized. Like the case origin we just saw in this case, we just had three options: email, phone, and website, right? In case you have one more origin of cases, your cases are registered by people directly walking into your service center. and you want to add one more option, walk-in, that can also be done. So those small customizations can be taken care of. Solutions is basically an object which stores the commonly asked or frequently asked question kind of thing. So if there are certain issues which are very common, very frequent, you want to add them into your system so that customer support team, while answering to the client, they can take reference from here. Those things can be done here. So solution title can be monitor issue, and the solution for that is restart the computer. Let's say. So these are the kind of solutions which you can have in your CRM, so that your customer support team, while helping your customers, can suggest this thing. So first thing they can do is they can go into the solutions, look for a solution if that is available, and they can suggest them, right? All your customers, in case you want to give access to your customers to go ahead and see the solutions themselves, that should also be workable. All right, so do we understand this concept? So we have gone from one end to the other end of this application, sales application, and I just wanted to make sure that you understand this complete app, the flow of things from one place to the other place. Do you get this concept? Please let me know if you have any questions. No? You're fine? Great. All right. So if we are okay on this part.
Sorry, you talked about contracts and order, right? Are you saying that go in parallel, or like what I have seen is like once an order is placed and the order is fulfilled, a contract is cleared. But in your case, first created a contract and then you have attached it to the order. So is it you can do it in any way? That's what I'm asking. First create an order and
so whatever we saw here, it is just one of the applications. So what we have to understand here is this is just one of the sample applications that we have, and just give me 1 minute. Okay, nothing. So this is a sample application or the pre-built application that Salesforce has provided. We can customize it the way we want, right? So we might want to create the order first and then go into contract. That is absolutely fine. Why they have done this in this way? Because usually what happens, the agreement is signed first. Ideally, what you are thinking is correct. But if the agreement is signed first and then you book an order to send the product. Let's say if I go to buy a television set, right? So first of all, they will get the invoice and everything done, and then they will place an order to send that to me. So that is a process which works from that side. So but you can have it the other way around. Now every business has a different sorry. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes. Go ahead.
Okay, so do you guys see my screen?
No.
What is this thing? Give me 1 minute. Hello.
Yes, please, we cannot see your screen.
I know that. I'm not able to make myself present. Ravi, you there? Hello. Yeah. Somehow I'm not able to share my screen. Just give me 1 minute. So in the meanwhile, what I wanted to say is this is a generic application that Salesforce has designed, and I wanted you to understand this one. However, every company can have a different process altogether, right? So like some of the companies also might want to have an invoice object. They say that we will track all the invoice details in the object. Some company may come up with a concept of call it tracking some other information related to the sales, or they just want to do a demonstration on the client location and they want to track that thing also, that what was the demonstration date, right? So that sort of things can be there. So you can you may require additional objects, but that is completely specific to the company and the business. Okay, so that is it. Let me yeah, now I am the presenter. Now it's fine. Okay. So we understand this pre-built application, right? Now, anything apart from this, the sales application, as I told you earlier, anything which is not a sales application which you need, you can always go ahead and create your own application.